Okay, let's do it. To be honest, speaking in front of camera always feels a bit awkward for me, especially when English is not my first language. But I know that practice makes perfect, so yeah. Here we go. Okay, so fact number 1. My name is Ha, and together with my middle name, it means the reflection of the moon on the river. I know, right? My dad seriously knows his game. He literally gave the best names to his children, because my sister also has really pretty name that for the Vietnamese standard it's really unique. I was born in 1996, which means that I will turn 28 this year. When I was 3, I lived 3 years in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. My dad was from Hanoi, that's why he wanted to move back there. So he first moved to Hanoi alone, and after a year, my mom and I joined him. Apparently it was so tough period for both of them, so they decided to move back to Saigon. When I was 6, almost 7, I was born and raised in the south of Vietnam. People usually know my city as Ho Chi Minh City, but I refuse to use that name because for me, most of the people who are born and raised in Ho Chi Minh City, we actually call it Saigon instead of Ho Chi Minh City, and in a conversation we don't use Ho Chi Minh City, and that name you only use on official paper, like, I don't know, governmental document. So yeah, I would prefer you call me a Saigonese than a girl from Ho Chi Minh City. Does that make any sense? And thanks to 3 years living in Hanoi, I was gifted with the ability to speak Vietnamese with 2 distinctive accents. When I hang out with my friends from the north, I will use my northern accent. And when I'm around my southern family and friends, I will use my Saigon accent. My accent is so good that so many people don't believe me when I said that I'm from Saigon. Although there's no concrete evidence, I still biasly believe that those formative years in Hanoi contributed to my adeptness in learning languages. I think I made a little bit too much food. So, Vietnamese is my mother tongue, and I've picked up English, Dutch, and basic German along the way. But I may not consider myself a polyglot. I do love delving into and practicing different languages. However, to be able to consider myself a polyglot, I do think that I need to work harder on the languages. The initial 19 years of my life were confined to my home country, which is Vietnam. At the age of 20, I embarked on a journey to Germany with plans of attending university. That was the reason why I picked up the German language. It's okay, it's okay. I think I have to make it like bigger one, because the thin one, they cannot stand on their own. Yeah. Nope. I only lived in Germany for 1 year, and after that 1 year I moved to the Netherlands in 2017. I'm actually really glad about the move, because that was the year I decided to switch to vegan lifestyle, and until now I think it's around 7 years I've been vegan, around that, maybe a little bit more. Like, you literally lost count after the 3rd year or something like that. One reason behind my sustained vegan journey actually lies in my love for cooking. I genuinely think that you cannot maintain this lifestyle if you don't have good cooking skills. I would say that I'm more comfortable making Eastern dishes than Western dishes. With Eastern food, I usually succeed right on the first try, but for Western food, the success ratio is a bit ashamed to admit, but it's not always high. I didn't know that I would love cooking so much that now it becomes my identity. Since my mom taught me how to cook at the age of 10, I can confidently claim that I've been cooking on a daily basis for the past 18 years. There's not a single day that I'm not in the kitchen. So I'm wondering, does that qualify me as a pro home cook? I really need some tea. So, besides cooking, I would say that I am a passionate baker. Everything I bake, I just learn it myself from the internet, and I use baking as a meditation method to calm me down whenever I get stuck in a stressful situation. And it works every single time, literally every single time. I can easily get lost in my baking universe, and I find it so relaxing. Although baking makes my husband a little bit unhappy, he cannot stop himself from eating my baked goods, which then ends up with him gaining weight. But yeah, A happy wifey is a happy marriage life, isn't it? Enjoy watching this video, and I hope that we get to know each other a little bit better. It's not really a promise, but I will try my best to upload one video per week. I don't want to push myself too hard, especially with creating content for YouTube. I want to enjoy this process to the fullest, not like I'm gonna go super hardcore and then burn myself even more out. That's not the goal I want when I decided to upload videos on YouTube. So yeah, hopefully see you in the next video then. Bye bye.